The topic is the data science process. So, what is the data science process? The data science process is a systematic approach to solving a data problem. It provides a structured framework for articulating your problem as a question, deciding how to solve it, and then presenting the solution to the stakeholders. This is the structure of the data science process. We will see the structure of the data science process step by step. Step 1. Frame the problem. Before solving a problem, the pragmatic thing to do is to know what exactly the problem is. Data question must be first translated to actionable business questions. People will more than often give ambiguous inputs on their issues, and in this first step, you will have to learn to turn those inputs into actionable outputs. Great way to go through this step is to ask questions like who the customers are, how to identify them, what is the sale process right now, why are they interested in your products, what products they are interested in. You will need much more context from numbers for them to become insights. At the end of this step, you must have as much information at hand as possible. Step 2. Collect the raw data needed for the problem. After defining the problem, you will need to collect the requested data, derive insights, and turn the business problem into probable solution. The process involves thinking through your data and finding ways to collect and the get data you need. It can include scanning your internal databases or purchasing databases from external sources. Many companies store the sales data they have in customer relationship management CRM systems. The CRM data can easily analyzed, exporting it to more advanced tools using data pipelines. Step 3. Process the data for analysis. After the first and second step, when you have all the data you need, you will have to process it before going further and analyzing it. Data can be messy if it has not been appropriately maintained, leading to errors that easily corrupt the analysis. These issues can be values set to null when they should be zero or the exact opposite, missing values, duplicate values, and many more. You will have to go through the data and check it for problems to get more accurate insights. The most common errors that you can encounter and should look out for are missing values, corrupted values like invalid entries, time zone differences, date range errors like a recorded sale before the sale even started. You will have to also look at the aggregate of all the rows and columns in the file and see if the values you obtain make sense. If it doesn't, you will have to remove or replace the data that doesn't make sense. Once you have completed the data cleaning process, your data will be ready for an exploratory data analysis, that is EDA. Step 4. Explore the data. In this step, you will have to develop ideas that can help identify hidden patterns and insights. You will have to find more interesting patterns in the data, such as why sales of a particular product or service have gone up or down. You must analyze or notice this kind of data more thoroughly. This is one of the most crucial steps in the data science process. Step 5. Perform in-depth analysis. This step will test your mathematical, statistical, and technological knowledge. You must use all the data science tools to crunch the data successfully and discover every insight you can. You might have to prepare a predictive model that can compare your average customer with those who are underperforming. You might find several reasons in your analysis like age or social media activity as crucial factors in predicting the consumers of a service or product. You might find several aspects that affect the customer, like some people may prefer being reached over the phone rather than social media. These findings can prove helpful as most of the marketing done nowadays is on social media and only aimed at the youth. How the product is marked usually affects sales, and you will have to target demographics that are not lost cause to after all. Once you all are done with this step, you can combine the quantitative and qualitative data that you can have and move them into action. Step 6. Communicate results of this analysis. After all these steps, it is vital to convey your insights and findings to the sales head and make them understand their importance. It will help you to communicate appropriately to solve the problem you have been given. Proper communication will lead to action. In contrast, improper contact will lead to inaction. You need to link the data you have collected and your insights with the sales head's knowledge so that they can understand it better. You can start by explaining why a product was underperforming and why specific demographics were not interested in the sales pitch. After presenting the problem, you can move on to the solution to that problem. You will have to make a strong narrative with clarity and strong objectives. Thank you.